Hello, everybody. 50 plus here. I posted a video yesterday letting everyone know what my new channel was going to be about, and it's basically my journey to become a truck driver. I'm going to go with Swift Transportation. Um, there's a couple of hurdles that you don't have to jump before you go to the training school, but I did because I didn't want to deal with it once I got there. I just kind of wanted to get ahead of the game. Um, so the three things that I got was my TWIC card. I got the learner's permit, and I have my medical card. I got all that stuff done before I go to start the class on Monday, just a few days from now. Um, what I wanted to mention today, because I forgot to mention it yesterday, was um, the apps that I used to help me study. And I'm going to link the apps below, and that way you can find them. But I have an Apple phone. I don't. I'm sure it's the same thing on Android, but um, this app, this particular app, did an excellent job because when I went to go take the test, a lot of the questions were verbatim right off the app, and I practiced that app. And I kept going through the questions. And when I sat down at the DMV to do my test, it literally took me about 10 minutes. And there's um, 20 questions on some, 30 questions on one of them, I believe. And then, but the most of them are 20 questions. I mean, bam, 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 I was done. And I went through them really quick. And I aced them all, by the way, not just barely made it. I mean, I made 100 on all of them. The questions are on the app. So you can read through the book, but the app really, really helped me. And I don't want you to be solely reliable or relied. Sorry. Excuse my slip of the tongue there. I don't want you to be totally reliant on the app. You want to read your book, but this app really worked. It again, the questions were exact from the app. They were on the DMV test. The exact questions. Some of them, a couple, two or three maybe, were worded slightly different, but for the most part, they were the same. And I suggest you review those this app, and it was free, by the way. You didn't pay anything for the app. There are some pay apps in the app store. I wouldn't spend the money. Just get the free one, and you're going to be just fine. I aced them 100 on all of them. Okay. Um, Also, um, with Swift, the school, they set you up. You get a recruiter. Once I'm done with the process, and my recruiter has done me right, then I will refer you to my recruiter. So I know there's a lot of stories out there about recruiters lying to you and all that kind of stuff. Well, if you get lied to, um, some of that is your fault. I don't blame it all on you because someone lied to you. They deceived you. That's what deception is. You couldn't be deceived if you knew already, correct? Hence my point. There's a lot of truckers on YouTube. There's a lot of videos just like mine. And do what I did. Just spend some time searching YouTube and get some of their information. Um, the Wright brother, Trucker Brown, Jay Cannell. There's going to be. I put those links also in the bottom of my of this video because those guys have some legit information. I mean, legit. There's no bull crap there, and I'm gonna recommend their YouTube page, and I'll put a link to it so you can go to straight to their page off of mine. But there's several. Just because I leave, one, two, three, or 200 off, doesn't mean that I didn't like those, and I'll try to add more later. It just means I got sick of sitting here just doing them all. Okay, copy and pasting the URLs in my description link and all that crap. So, but I'm still going to try to let you know who I got my information from. So you can do your due diligence. And when a recruiter starts telling you that you're going to make $100,000 in your first year, then if you can't smell the bullshit, then you didn't prepare yourself. You didn't open up your factories so you can smell the shit before it gets all over you. Okay, so I'll give you those guys' information. But if my recruiter does me right, then I'll just give you guys my recruiter's information, and you can just call my recruiter and tell my recruiter that 50 Plus sent you, and she'll treat you right. And if she doesn't, then when you let me know that this recruiter didn't do you right, we'll fix that. But she's got to do me right first. Okay. So if I'm treated right, I'll recommend her. And when you decide that Swift is the company that you want to go with, then you can call my recruiter. I get $0 out of it. I'm just trying to make that path for you guys as simple as possible. So, first off, we want to jump those three humps. The medical card, number one. Then you can go get your learner's permit, and if you're in Texas, yeah, go get your TWIC card after you gotten the learner's permit thing taken care of. Okay, you have to have your learner's permit 14 days before you can take the actual driving test, and then you have like 90 days, 120 days, something like that. I don't remember how long it was, but it's not going to take you that long to get in the school. Okay, so it doesn't matter. But if you get those humps jumped before you go to school, you're going to be a step ahead of everybody else. And I'll let you know how far ahead getting those things done helped me. But according to the other YouTubers, they spent the first 3 days or so just getting their learner's permit, and then went out to the yard. So my first 3 days should be stress free. So that being said, I will let you guys know my experience. You're going to come along with me. I mean, I can't take the camera into the classroom, of course, but every day, not just weeks at a time, every day, I'm going to make a short video and let you guys know my experience and what we did that day, so you can kind of follow along. And we're going to keep going every day and of this journey of mine. And I'm going to take you along with me, and I'll let you know how the mentoring phase is going. You'll be right along with me, and I'll pass that information on to you. So, again, if I leave out some information, please put it in the comments below. And also, right below this video, there's going to be a red word. It's going to say subscribe. Please take a moment right now and click that subscribe button on your march, get set, ready, go. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Right next to it, it's going to be a little bell. You just want to click that bell on your march, get set, ready, go. Okay, thank you. All right, right next to it is some thumbs, okay? You want to click the thumb that looks like this, okay? Go over there and hover over and then click. Okay, thank you. Now, every YouTuber down in my comments below, that'll have links to their YouTube page. Go to their page and do the same thing. Click subscribe. Whenever you do something nice for someone, wouldn't you like for them to say thank you? What if they just didn't say thank you? They just went on about their business. It would make you feel pretty crappy about that person because you did something nice for them and they didn't even take the time to say thank you. Well, that's the same thing. It's saying thank you to us who's trying to give you guys some useful information. If you like it and you believe that we're going to be giving you some really good content, then do that for us. Push that like, push the subscribe, push the notification bell, and contrary to popular belief, you will not get bombarded by YouTube advertisements or a bunch of text messages or your email box flooded. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. But we get to know how well we're giving information to you guys and whether or not the content's worth it or not. So, plus, when you go to your YouTube feed, in your feed will be content from those people who you liked and who you subscribed to whenever they put new videos out. So your feed isn't full of crap that you're not interested in. So it's a plus for both parties, you and I, or you and the YouTubers you subscribe to. So I've rambled enough. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, notification bell.